Hi, welcome to another episode of The Wellness Connection. I'm Dr. Mark LeMay.
And I'm Michelle LeMay. In this video, we're going to talk about one of our favorite subjects, food. Specifically, bread, pastas, cookies, basically things made with flour. But we want to share how to get that great taste without all the gluten. If you're already a subscriber to our channel, you might have seen some of our recipe videos on muffins, cookies, or mookies. So if you're not a subscriber, this would be a good time to click that button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our content.
Exactly. So let's get to gluten.
Okay, sounds good. Go for it.
We hear a lot about gluten-free foods and how much better they are for you, but you might be thinking, what's wrong with gluten? Or even, what is gluten? Gluten is the general name for the proteins found in wheat. Gluten helps food maintain its shape, acting as a glue that holds the food together. For thousands of years, people could eat wheat with hardly any issues. Ever since 1971, gluten became harmful because scientists started messing with the DNA and created GMOs, or genetically modified organisms, in the wheat. The topic of genetically modified organisms is a complex subject. I'm going to read to you from an excerpt from the book Seeds of Deception by Jeffrey M. Smith. This information is found on page 53. As long as scientists were absolutely sure that a single gene created one and only one possible protein, then they could confidently insert that gene in a new species and be sure that it would create a unique protein. Sounds good in theory, but when scientists genetically modified yeast to increase its fermentation, they were shocked to discover that it also increased the levels of naturally occurring toxins by 40 to 200 times. The scientists were absolutely sure, but they were also absolutely wrong. According to Barry Commoner, senior scientist at the Center for the Biology of Natural Systems at Queens College, the fact that one gene can give rise to multiple proteins destroys the theoretical foundation of a multi-billion-dollar industry, the genetic engineering of food crops. The foreign genes inserted in GM crops might create many unintended proteins with unpredictable effects on the ecosystems and human health. I think Mr. Commoner was being diplomatic. The author cites multiple examples of plants and animals being modified and having freakish results. For more on that, read the book, and you can check out the documentaries What's with Wheat and GMO OMG. Today we wanted to share a few alternative flours that you might not have heard about, and a company that's been around for 10 years, growing a special kind of wheat in Italy. The name of the company is Jovial Foods. I believe we've heard about them at a nutritional seminar about several years ago.
Mm-hmm. And just so you know, this is not a sponsored video, and Jovial Foods has no idea we're doing this. Oh shoot, maybe we should have contacted them and maybe we could have gotten a free bag of flour or something. Oh well, too late.
Oh well. Well, Jovial grows Einkorn wheat, spelled E-I-N-K-O-R-N. Here's some info on their website. Einkorn has as much gluten as modern wheat, but it is free from the high molecular weight proteins that are hard to digest. The Gluten Index is used by manufacturers to get better results in manufacturing and baking. It determines by stretching a simple dough of flour and water and assigning a strength value. A high value signifies strong gluten and high elasticity. Einkorn indicates a 0 on the Gluten Index. It tears and will not stretch because the gluten is so weak. Through research and experience, we have learned how to make many of your favorite recipes out of Einkorn despite its low gluten index.
Like we said earlier, there are lots of different alternative, healthier flours you can use. Almond flour, coconut, quinoa, spelt, buckwheat, amaranth, and so much more. We use the all-purpose Einkorn flour by Jovial to make homemade raviolis, bread, pancakes, cookies, pretty much whatever you would use flour for, we use Jovial. They also have gluten-free flour, whole grain, bread, pastry, and cassava flour, plus their boxed brown rice noodles. Go to their website, they have lots of good food.
Here's their 10 fast facts about Jovial Einkorn. Number 1, Einkorn is the only wheat never hybridized, meaning it has not been genetically altered. It has 2 sets of chromosomes. Humans have 2 sets of chromosomes, so this form of wheat is very compatible with your body. Number 2, it's grown organically and tested for glyphosate, which is the chemical used in the weed killer Roundup. Number 3, its weak gluten makes it easier to digest. And number 4, it lacks the gluten proteins that trigger symptoms of gluten sensitivity. Number 5, it is higher in protein and lower in carbohydrates than modern wheat. Number 6, it is richer in carotenoids, B vitamins, and the essential trace minerals than any other modern wheat. Number 7, it tastes great with a nutty flavor, silky texture, and a buttery yellow color. Number 8, bakes flavorful cakes, muffins, cookies, and scones. Number 9, it's not bleached, brominated, or enriched. And number 10, supporting einkorn wheat preserves precious biodiversity.
For fun, we made some chocolate chip cookies and banana bread. We encourage you to get some Jovial flour and try it and see how your body feels. Let us know in the comments which recipes you made with einkorn flour. Well, that's it for today. We hope you like this video. If so, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. I'm Michelle LeMay.
And I'm Dr. Mark LeMay. Thanks for watching.
See you next time.